presentation. Hi, Yoni.
Hi, how is everyone? Good to see
Good.
you.
Let's wait for a few minutes to see who else is joining before starting. Okay. Hi, everyone. We're going to be waiting for a few minutes to see if anyone else is joining before starting, right? I'm going to wait for, a couple more minutes.
Hi. Good morning.
Morning. Okay.
Hi. Good morning.
Morning. Okay. Hi, Mary.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. Let me share the presentation. Well, as you know, I'm going to be recording this meeting when we're ready to start. So just heads up for everyone.
Should we give like 2 more minutes and like I see like people joining?
Yeah, I'm gonna start preparing the presentation and everything, and I'm gonna wait till like 2 more minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, Dorit. Hey, Dolls.
Hey. Hi, everyone.
Papa.
How's summer going for everyone? Or like winter, Dolls? Like, is it winter for you now?
No, I have my flip-flops on right now. The weather picked up, yeah.
But it is technically winter, right? It's just.
It is, but you know, winters don't respect the seasons anymore. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
now I can see everybody. My computer was having issues. It just got started now. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, do we have Brazilian people here?
You want?
Do we have Brazilian people here? Servidores Humanitários Gaia?
Buenos días para todos y todas. Sí, estamos
Good
conectados.
morning. Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Oh, qué bien. No, me agrada pues estar acá aprendiendo en este programa y listos, preparándonos para lo que viene.
Perfecto. So let's get started, yeah?
Okay.
Estoy ubicado en Cartagena de Indias, Colombia.
Perfecto. Vamos a empezar ahora con la presentación. We're going to get started. So, Marta,
Mhm.
just go
Yeah.
ahead with the recording and everything.
Mm. Mm. Okay. So we're gonna start recording. Okay, so welcome everyone to Demo Day 3. With Demo Day 3, we just reached halfway through the program, so this is like a cool milestone for us and for the program. And yeah, the agenda for today is going to be more or less the same as last week. We're going to introduce a little bit the program. Mary's going to do that for those who are new and want to know more about what we are doing here today. Then all the projects are going to have a few minutes for their presentation, and then a quick Q&A specific for everyone. And we're going to end up with a Q&A generic kind of and open mic if anyone wants to jump in and say something. And then we're going to be wrapping up this meeting. So if Mary, you want to introduce a little bit about the program and what's the status now? All yours.
Hey guys, yeah, so I'm gonna do like a quick intro. I'm sorry for everybody who keeps joining this call every week. I'm so thankful. Well, every 2 weeks and keeps hearing me about it. Just like super quickly, right? The GoodBuilders Program Round 2. It's a GoodDollar initiative in collaboration with Celo Public Goods, FlowState, Karma Gap, and Superfluid. Our goal is to support builders who want to build on top of GoodDollar, whether that's like new mechanism, tools, integrations that expand the ecosystem and ultimately like makes like GoodDollar more useful for the whole ecosystem and community. As you know, we allocated like 70K USD, plus like 50K in Celo, and it's getting streamed to the projects through this 3-month round. As Marta said, we're right now in the middle of these 3 months. The stream money that every project gets adjusted in real time based on the level of support that projects gets from the community, mentors, and donors. What's really important here for those who are new is that the applications are still open and they're going to be open until the end of the round. And that's because the streaming rate is gradually increasing. So there's still like a lot of room for like new projects to join. More or less over the full money, 15K was distributed like month 1. The second month is going to be around 30K, and the third month is going to be around 50K. So as you can see, like it gets increasing over time. So there's still like a good chance for people to join and still get like a good amount of funding. So in that line, we are still reviewing like 3 applications this week. And since this is like an involving experiment, we also want to gather some feedback. And as we go to like keep improving on how to onboard builders, right? How to run this stream and how to create like more value for the whole ecosystem. So we would love to hear your thoughts on that later on as well. And I'm pretty sure like we already announced that, but we are also planning like a 3rd round before the end of the year. So all the feedback that we can gather, it will be like super useful and we'll definitely use for it. And I will be dropping some of the links of the program in the chat. So if you're new make sure to take a look. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them there. And really excited to see today's presentations, as always. And let's keep building together, guys.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mary. So, quick reminder what demo days are for. This is a space for you good builders to show progress to the community. And we wanna like make a push this time that we want to see those milestones and progress on Karma Gap. This is also a hub for you to connect with each other and collaborate with other projects or maybe mentors in the community. So it's a spot for you to shine and share. Also, it's an opportunity for us to comment, give questions, give feedback, and it's a good chance for us, the community, to see how you're doing with your projects, how are you evolving, and yeah, knowing more about you before casting the votes on flow state. As you know, a new epoch starts right before the community call, so votes are ready to be used again for these 2 next weeks. So in following up with the Karma Gap milestone, I leave you here with the link. I'm going to be sharing as well on the chat, so you all have very clear where to find it. For those new people joining, it's very important for you to complete your profile, of course, and then add those milestones and keep updating them regularly. Maybe not every day, but every few days. It is good for us to check progress. It's the way we choose to follow up and track progress and how milestones are being accomplished or in which status are. So it is very important for a good overview of how things are going. So progress there is very important, and also you can add videos or demos or anything, but yeah, it's very important for us like to keep that updated. So by now on flow state, you will see that we have 11 projects in the round. So we have 2 new joiners this time from last time. So the structure for today would be as last week. Every project is going to have 4 or 5 minutes for present with a small intro, especially for those new ones. A quick demo on what's new. We want to see those milestone status on Karma Gap, and obviously we would like to know about what are the next steps for the following weeks. And then we will have these 2-3 minutes for the Q&A. I'll be counting the time, so I'm gonna give you heads up when the time is over. I'm gonna be like cutting you, sorry, on a band. So, good builders, who wants to start? I thought that maybe Subsies can take the mic, because they are.
Arta, I think it's a good idea here that we just like shared like the flow state page maybe, so we can see like the 11 projects, if that's easy to do.
Yeah, sure. I have it open. Let me just look for it and I'll share it with you.
Thank you.
But it's Subsies in the room.
Yeah, I'm around.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Can I start, or I just wait and we share the Kamagap? Sorry, the first.
I'm gonna be sharing it, but if you wanna like start already.
Okay, is the timer going?
Let's do that.
Let me try to share the screen. Okay, let's share this window. Okay. Then if my screen is visible. Am I the one sharing the screen? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So about subsidies, I think this is my first time presenting here, so I'll just give what subsidies is all about. It's a funding project through campaigns where our projects participate in campaigns and they get rewards. They get rewards of the pooled money of the campaign. It's distributed quadratically, and the project, the voting is in multiple ERC tokens. We have so far put Mentor, GoodDollar is a supported token, and yeah, more to come. But I guess for this round, we have had campaigns, run campaigns via proof of ship. For the last proof of ship from like 2, we have been running campaigns with them, and yeah, this started as a community project. But I just guess like for this round, the main thing we are doing with GoodDollar is that each time we have been creating a campaign. I can give an example of this for 6. All the funds that have been distributed have been coming in from the votes. So the whole question that is there, like, what if someone wants to create a campaign and like for $1,000 and people vote, but again the campaign managers also themselves want to give out like a campaign to have a pool, and we have been trying some of the to find a way in which to do it safely, and that's when we made a milestone of using the GoodDollar SDK, the direct payments pool, for this. And generally, we started recently. We have been doing the experimentations and the research. And for this, I guess I could just share. If you have been following on the GitHub, like for those on the Kamagap, we have created the smart contracts. We have been trying out like 5, 6. And finally, we made like 2 that work, whereby for each campaign you make, this is there for those who read code, and for each campaign that you make, you can have a GoodDollar pool. And the services bridge contract is now ready. It has been like a lot of tests. And then, so that if you make a campaign, it automatically creates for it a pool, and the campaign creator is the manager. Then each pool, each project that goes in the campaign comes in as a member in the wallet that has been there, and then like people can keep pulling the money. Let's assume you want to support a campaign, but you don't have your favorite project, but you like what the campaign is doing. You can always give the money to the pool and can be shared through the projects. So that's the thing we have been working on, and as you keep tracking the Kamagap, hopefully we shall put it. We are now going to integrate it into the main, and we shall have the beta.sources which we are working on to be shown. I guess that is it, like in short. And those who want to try out, I guess I'll put the sources link in the chat.
Okay. Is there a chance that we can? Have you had the chance to update that on Kamagap?
Yeah. Yes, the milestone for Kamagap should be there. I guess you can check, it should be there, because I'm very sure one of the milestones we set was that, and I haven't been like updating regularly, but I just did the update a few recently. It should be updates, yes, it should be there, whereby the whole, we have a slow network in this country. but it should be yes. If I check here, this is the milestone for the smart contract integration with pools. Yeah, it should be there. I don't know how to, whether I have to go to my project and milestones. And then it's this. I can't see anything. Updates. Let's see. It's here. This one of the pool integration. Maybe this thing is covering it, but I guess it should be there. Here, this is it. I've added an update. Smart contract integration pools. Here. I can also share it, I guess, in the chat. Oh, no, it opens the Twitter, but that is it. That this is, we had 3 milestones, mainly creating the smart contracts, and then after update them in the main code, it will be like something, because we already have a live integration, and then we do the deployment, and we test with like a campaign. We are supposed to run a campaign with like all the projects which are in the pool. In this other flow state, we try and see out to them how maybe they can be part of they help us, we test the feature out. But it's put there. Those were the 3 milestones.
Okay. Anyone else wants to make a question or give any feedback?
There's a question in the chat. Maybe also to clarify a little bit, like the difference between like overseas and like flow state.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing which people usually ask me, like how different is Softsys from all this. I guess more of Softsys is like it's project oriented and it's builder focused, in that when you go on a project, let me go like this, Denzel Mat. I haven't opened, when I open like a project like this, Denzel Mat, where is the view? I think I'm still sharing details. Yes, if I click like on a project, it has room for growth. First of all, the campaigns, then the technical details. So far it will be showing you like how Kamagap, we are planning to integrate Kamagap in future to get the details from there. So I don't know if there's like a union there between there's an intersection there, but I don't think it's like the competitor. It has itself. Maybe in future we can even incorporate flow state in it. I guess that's how it is. More of it will be like a project whereby there's also tipping, by the way. I forgot to talk about it in GoodDollar. You can go and reach on a project like Denzenmat and you just tip it in GoodDollar. I don't know where the tip button is there, but it should be there, overview, and you tip it in any token. It should be somewhere. I'll look for it later. But that is it. So I don't know if it's a competition because I really don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Let's keep going for the next one. I don't know. Susu is here. Andrew, you wanna go next?
No problem.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Susu is here.
Canvassing.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hi.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, Susu is here. So can I go ahead and present?
Well, either Andrew with canvassing, I think he wanted to present as well. So let's go with Andrew and canvassing first, and then we can go with you immediately. Also,
right,
Vladimir, he asked for a turn.
Sharing my screen now. Apparently, I can't share my screen. I don't know if I have screen. Yeah. I'm attempting to share. I don't know if you have to stop presenting so that I continue, or
I think you can present anyways. Is that okay with everyone?
yeah, I think now I'm presenting. Yeah, nice. Okay. Thanks, guys. My name is Andrew. Welcome to Canvassing. So Canvassing is a project that focuses on delivering microtasks, which are rewarded in tokens. So the current microtasks that we have are surveys. So basically getting a bunch of people, both crypto noobs and crypto native people, to answer some questions to help people who are either building projects or who are trying to improve their projects, especially on this part of the world. So since we published our PAX app, which is on the Play Store, we have about 500 plus completed participants. And like I said in the first demo day, we are seeing a relationship between the time people complete face verification and the time they link with our application. So we are in a way trying to help to bring GoodDollar to the front of many people. So since the last demo day, I think I was challenged to have more technical milestones, and I was supposed to join at the office hours. But before that happened, I got inspiration to accomplish a milestone, and this is what we've been able to do since then. So we've been able to add the Good Wallet to the Pax app. If you can see on this side on the right, this is my phone I'm casting. So right now, when you open the app, the latest updates, people are now able to tap on the top right. You can see this icon here, and they are now able to open the Good Wallet. I don't know if the sharing is working. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see. Yes, okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys can see it, so people are now able to, we have, because I think it was mentioned previously that adding the wallet or adding the claim possibilities is good. It makes your app sticky. So we took that advice, and now people are able to add the good wallet also as withdrawal methods. And I don't know if so. I think I've been able to demonstrate, and so I don't know if the screen is changing. Maybe I can tap it here so that you guys are able to see, like because right now, let me see.
It's not changing from this side.
Changing, yeah. Let me try to open it again. Yeah, I think right now it should be, yeah, I think right now it should be changing. Sorry for that. So ideally, someone can come into the app. Let me just tap that top right. And so we have made it possible for people to claim within the app. So this is my account. I was verified, so I usually just come into the app. I tap the Good Wallet, and then as you can see now, I am able to claim UBI every day from within the Pax app. So this is, so I think in the next couple of weeks, when we onboard people and we drive them to the Good Wallets, it will make our app sticky, and people will be able to come every day, and through the Good Wallet, they can claim UBI. So yeah, I think since it has become, so this part of the app, the wallet, has become a very interesting part. We've seen our users tapping and exploring, and I think since we published this feature, we've had about 167 people just tap and explore. So I think the more, if we can bring our app in front of many people, then we have the potential to bring more people to the GoodDollar ecosystem. So I think with that said, so the next coming weeks, we want to keep bringing more people, of course, to the GoodDollar ecosystem via the Good Wallet. And so far, if you can see on my screen, this particular, we're using this particular invite, and I think as of today, we have 2.1K GoodDollar tokens rewarded. That means 21 people have been able to come through our invites, and so we have the potential to bring more and more people. Yeah, of course, we are also going to run 3 tasks. We've already completed one with GoodDollar tokens. We shared an X thread yesterday of the findings of that research that we did, and we also want to create a Good Wallet related content, because we found that the wallet is amazing, but our users come and then they want to know, so after they have the tokens, what next? You know, they want to know where to move. So we also want to create some important, maybe like helpers for them to know what they can use, maybe to utilize GoodDollar, etc., etc. So I don't know if, I think my camera, I don't know if you guys can still see. Anyway,
running.
no problem. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope you guys can download the app, try it out. You can tell friends, and yeah, we hope to bring more people into the GoodDollar ecosystem. And we're now looking forward to next week's office hours so that we can now be challenged to integrate the projects more on a technical basis. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Anyone wants to comment or give any feedback before we jump in?
Look, I have a question. So what you did here is that you integrate in your personal invite link, right?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to join office hours on Tuesday, right? With Hadar?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because what we have, and I think it's like a more suitable integration for here, it's like we come in the past that we have like engagement rewards, and it's pretty much an SDK that it will trigger that. So like your app will get recognition for the new members that you're bringing to GoodDollar, like new claimers, and you'll be able to like run campaigns in a sense of like through your app. There's like more rewards for people and also more rewards for that. So I think this is something that you should bring on Tuesday on the call with Hadar, so he can help you integrate this.
Amazing, amazing. We'll be able to join. Yeah, thanks so much.
Awesome. No, thanks for all your work.
I was wondering why this camera was off. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for the next one. I think
Marta, I think Vladimir raised the hand.
Yeah, Vladimir, he raised his hand because he wants to go next, right?
Okay.
If possible, fine. Or
yeah, sure.
There you go. Okay, hi. God bless you.
Stable
My name is
SL.
Vladimir. Yeah, my project is Stable SL. It's a platform to buy and sell GoodDollar and USDT. So it's very, very simple. I will present. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I will just show what is going on. I'm advancing in selling. Buy is already completed, and then to sell is not completed, still selling. I completed the design and I reworked the user interface. Then I just will connect a wallet to show how is the new user interface. So now the header is inside this frame, and well, the buttons are different, and now you can choose with a model the cryptocurrency that you want to buy or sell. You should write here in the, well, let me start in here because, okay, let me put my one fake number. Okay, I will put here my name. I will choose $2. I'm advancing in the process of selling. Then the idea is here that you wait a moment for the quote. The quote this is already working, but just up to here. Okay, now I have a quote, a price of $1 in leones, that is the coin of Sierra Leone, is 0.0022. So if I could say in my wallet I have 5,000 $GoodDollars, I could sell some of them. Let's say I want to sell 3,000. Let's say, then that would be I would receive 8.8 leones. The implementation is going up to here. I wanted to show just how the user interface is reworked, and I want to show the diagram for on ramping was already done, the design for the ramping, and what is new is the design for off ramp, and I just started the implementation. So for off ramp, we have the customer, the front end, the coordinator back end, the coordinator database, and we have also the Celo blockchain. We need an oracle to give quotes, and we have also a gateway, SMS and USSD gateway that is running in a phone that connects to Orange Money. So for off-ramping, the process will be that the customer connects, as I was showing. He can receive a quote to sell. He puts how much he wants to sell. He receives a quote how much leones he will receive. After he confirmed that he can confirm that he wants to sell, and then an order is created. An order has some states, but if he advances with the order, money will be taken, will be transferred from the withdraw from his wallet, and then he will have a dialogue to withdraw money. And after waiting a moment, the platform will communicate with the gateway, and the gateway will send the order to Orange Money to release the leons. And then if everything is correct, at the end he will have increased his balance and a notification that the order is complete. This is very broadly how it is working. And now the milestones that were completed, well, is the design of ramp is what is completed, just the starting of its implementation, and we improved the user interface. That was we made it the last 15 days. What is coming, we want to do to complete the implementation of ramp. We are traveling to Sierra Leone. I'm traveling to Sierra Leone in beginning of September with God's help, and then I will want to start the marketing campaign there, and also of course online. This is what we have and where we are going. So I'm open to your questions.
Okay, right on time.
Okay.
So anyone wants to jump in?
I have a question, Vladimir. What is Orange Money that you put there? Is that Bitcoin?
No, Orange Money is a mobile money that works in Sierra Leone. It's the people in Sierra Leone use a phone, and in this phone they can have Orange Money. Orange is a provider of a SIM card provider of telephony.
Oh,
and
okay. It's a type of currency. Okay.
Yes, mobile money.
Cool. Thank you. I understand now.
They can buy and sell, and having that money there for them is very easy. Everywhere they can buy and sell in Sierra Leone, and it's managed in leons. That is the currency of Sierra Leone.
I was not familiar with it. Thank you.
Is it possible to make it applicable for other currencies as well, like Kenyan money or Israel local currencies?
Yes, it is possible. However, it requires a lot of work, because really what we are doing here in GoodDollar is just the front end, and as I'm showing here in the diagram, the sequence diagrams, we have a coordinator backend with a database that has all the accounting, and a gateway that is running in a phone that is all the time ready to receive messages knowing if someone pays, or to send USSD codes to make payments. So depending on the mobile money that you are going to work, or the way that you are going to receive and send in the local currency of the country where you want, you have to do those two things. You have to have a method to know that someone paid automatically, and a method to send money automatically. And of course, the coordinator backend that will be the same, but this one is where the big work will be for the particular way that you will receive and send the currency of the country. So it requires some work, and it requires that the person will have access to the tools needed for that tool. All that it will have an API or some way to to know when someone paid and where you can send money in the currency of the country. But it's possible. We have two parts, and the third one should be developed. I don't have access in this moment to Kenyan wallets or anything, or neither in Israel. So I could not develop in this moment. I would have to travel there and find a way, and so on. It's a process.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's go with the next one. I believe it's Emiri with the Susu. Please go ahead.
Can you see my screen? All right.
Yes. No.
Yes. Not yet.
You can see? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Let me share again. All right. So I think you can see it right now, right?
Yes.
All right. All right. So good day. Thank you everyone for joining this meeting. I am Emiri Gugu, presenting Isusu, where we save as a community and grow as one. Here in Isusu, we are solving issues around the declining savings culture, as well as frequent currency devaluation in most African countries, such as Nigeria and the rest. So that is why we are providing 3 products: a time-locked savings interface, a community savings interface, and an interface for the payment of bills. So on GoodDollar, okay, I think this is what I used last time. Let me move to the the milestone part of it. So for the completed milestones, this is not 100% complete. Our target is to bring in 1,000 users to GoodDollar. Right now, we're around 80 to 100 users so far brought into GoodDollar. And then I think I start from okay. Number 1, milestone 1 is to integrate GoodDollar Face ID, which we did it a while ago, but it just recently that we've been challenged to actually implement it, like present it on our milestone page. Also, we added it to savings token, but we had to discontinue this because we move our smart contract from just directly saving the tokens to saving to Aave. And currently now, Aave supports just 4 tokens on the Celo network, which is CUSD, USDT, USDC, and Celo native coin. So, of which GoodDollar is not part of that. But for now, we are still in talks with others to know what we can do, maybe to implement Uniswap's starter kit or thereabout. And then also, we implemented GoodDollar for payment of tokens. So for now, we've added GoodDollar as one of the payment tokens to buy data top-ups, to buy recharge cards, and to pay for electricity. And we have 2 platforms for now. We have the MiniPay version, right? And then also we have, which is also the web version, and we have the Farcaster mini app version. For Farcaster, we are like 75% fully, is 75% implemented there. But for the web version, which should work on MiniPay, is 100% complete. So also we give our users access to claim the daily UBI from GoodDollar, but we actually handle the claim process, whereby as they claim, the value of what they claim is directly transferred to us, while we give them data for that. And right now, as at the time of writing this, the value of the UBI claim is actually not as much as the data value we give to them. So the value of data we give to them is like 20 times what they claim every day. And then more recently, we decided to like track the number of claims, because most times all we just have is transfers, transactions, and so we have to like deploy a smart contract, a very simple one, to make sure that since they're doing extra transaction, it doesn't take so much gas. We have to make it simple enough so that for every claims that is being done, or which and every claim corresponds to our data freebie, whatever. So we are actually tracking it through a smart contract, and we deployed this smart contract like 36 hours ago. And for the past 36 hours, we've had 59 claims through our platform, of which we've been having similar volume of transactions for the past 2 months. So in the past 2 months, we should have had over 2,000 claims from the Isuzu platform. And the next pending milestone we're going to be hitting in the next 2 weeks is to integrate the engagement SDK as advised by others, since we are already bringing users. So our platform should be recognized by GoodDollar, and that is why we are integrating the engagement SDK. So unfortunately, I put in this as just 20% completed, but showing as if it's totally completed, which is not. So I think I need to check what's wrong there. We've not added up to 1,000 users so far. We are just about 80 to 100 users of which we have referred to GoodDollar, but the target is 1,000. So this should not be here. It's not completed yet. I believe that's the update out so far, and thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you.
Can you hold on? Can you share your Karma Gap again, Emery?
Okay, I'll do that right away.
I just think like you are adding some of the milestones on the other round, on the round 1.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because this one, this, and then integrating this and using that token, they were all from round 1, and I believe this has been from round 1, right? I added everything together.
Yeah.
Into one. Yeah.
Those are good to be in round 1. The next one should be added on round 2. So let's make sure, Marta, that we send like an email with the instructions in the past on how to add your budget into the current round in Karma Gap. So we'll make sure to help you with that. So you are added to that round. And also
okay, this is round 1. Ooh.
Yeah, this is round 1. Yeah, that's fine because your project was part of round 1 and was directly added here. But now that you're part of round 2, there's also like a specific space on Karma Gap for that.
All right, I will take care of that much later.
Yeah, no, thank you. That explains a lot because we were looking for updates and you were updating somewhere else. So good to know.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good that you saw that, Mary. I think Sylvie had a hand up. You want to go next?
Hey, everybody. Yes, I'm happy to go next. This is my first time demoing, so thanks for having me. I suppose today focus more on introducing what we're working and also maybe quick update on where we're at technically. Won't do a live demo, but perhaps next time we'll be ready to demo transactions.
Of course.
So sharing my screen, just for context for those of you who don't know what Sylvie's doing, we're an end-to-end reforestation stack that basically can prescribe work on the ground and then capture proofs of tree plantings and tree stewardships using an app and other layers like drones. But for the purpose of GoodDollar, we're just integrating phone-based proofs. This is a quick kind of example of what the app actually does on the ground. So upon planting a tree or updating the state of a nursery potted bed, these claims can be generated in the app, and these claims again are part of a broader methodology to drive reforestation. So this is a project that has a lot of adoption in Sicily. This would be an example of a proof registered on the ground for a tree planting, and we can then transact, issue payments based on those proofs, based on how much they have been defined at the methodology level. So actually, maybe before this is the back end of the app. It's basically an operating system for reforestation where you can configure all sorts of things. And the tree I just showed you, it basically has a combination of events that there are bounties for. What we have built now is the ability to subsidize projects with GoodDollar so that it triggers a daisy chain of payments. There is the core Allo kit pool, which is a stable. And then on top of that, we would be able to also have a payment that is in GoodDollar. So as you can see, the configurator itself is built. And when we create a new goal, which references a methodology and whatnot, we can also assign this goal to a good collective pool. And that good collective pool has the configured methodology events. Maybe just for those also not familiar with the Sylvie app, basically all these proofs come in real time, and these proofs are then evaluated. In this case here would be an example of a planting proof, and they can be accepted. And when they are accepted, the smart contract would not just tap the Allo contract, but in this case, the GoodDollar contract. Where we are rolling out, right now we have, we're gearing up for global bi-regional campaigns, but we have really good adoption in Nigeria, which is sort of the precursor to a bigger rollout later in the year. And if you're curious about that rollout, I can post this presentation in the comments. Basically, we have partnered with a BioFi project, bi-regional financing facility project, and One Earth, which is an expert of bioregions around the world. This is One Earth, along with a tool we've created called Wikipedia that it's AI enabled, and it actually tells you what species we want to see planted in certain parts. And basically all this logic comes together to then issue payments at the bioregional level. So these are the bioregions we will be launching in time for GG24. We expect to subsidize this work with a small GoodDollar payment. But right now, the beta test that I was mentioning in the Nigeria area covers 4 ecoregions. So it's complex geographically because from one ecoregion to another, the species that are prescribed are different. Yeah, I'll stop there. We're incorporating the rewards. A lot of the backend has already incorporated the daisy chain. We just need to now configure the actual campaigns. But that's, I guess, a quick intro from us, and hopefully there will be more updates in the coming weeks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and very welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone want to go next? You want to raise your hands so we make the queue? Okay, Harun, you've been the first. Please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Nice seeing you all in a bi-weekly time frame. So I'm Harun from UbiSwap. I work as the business lead, and I'm just trying to share my screen right now. Okay, there we go. So on KarmaGap, we have 5 main milestones. We launched GoodDollar staking, and so far, it's been going well. Looking at the staking, we have over 17 million GoodDollar tokens staked, and we have over 35 users. But after the widget is live on GoodDollar platform as well, and hopefully we will be raising those numbers. We launched a GoodDollar farm more than a month ago now. And it's actually one of the highest APR providing farms on UbiSwap right now. There are around $6,000 on deposits, and it's giving GoodDollar and Ubi rewards, which is 76% APR, which is really high actually. So one of the things that we will be working for later on is to increase the number of users and increase the deposits on this farm. And as promised 2 weeks ago, the widget, GoodDollar savings widget, is ready. So here it is, what it looks like. We tried to use the GoodDollar UI elements on it as well, and it's directly linked to the one on Uniswap. So probably we talked with Lewis today, and we will send the pull requests today. So after his review, I believe he's out of office, but after his review, it will be available for other projects to use and adapt to their site as well. So yeah, happy to say that that's ready. That was quite some work. We made our first donation to the UBI pool. This was, I believe, yesterday it was done, but from now on, all the protocol fees gathered from the GoodDollar, GoodDollar pool, all the transaction fees will be gathered and it will be sent to the UBI pool on a monthly basis. So we just did the first one yesterday, and the remaining we will, after we finalize the widget, I believe there will be some back and forth with the widget, but after we finalize it, we will integrate GoodDollar as a funding token on Ubistarter, so that projects looking to receive funding, they will use GoodDollar as a means of funding as well. And then we will do obviously continuous marketing for the staking and the farm. The farm side, we will launch some initiatives. And with the staking side, I believe that once the widget is live in the GoodDApp as well, that will really push forward the staking. Yep. So that's pretty much it from my end. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know.
No, just that's awesome. I just saw it on Telegram as well, and just that if you guys have done like a tweet about it, send it my way, so I'll make sure to like reshare and like help you guys promote it.
I just saw your message, and we should have tweeted about it, but it's not too late, so we'll tweet about it.
It's not too late. Yeah, you can do that, and we'll make sure that we retweet it, and also GoodDollar and kind of totally.
Yeah, good news.
Yep.
Okay, so Paul is the second one on the line. So if you want to take over.
Hey, yeah. Thanks for hosting, Marta. So I've joined this call a few times now. I've given the demo of Gardens a couple times, so I won't do that this time. Feel free to DM me if anyone wants to learn more about Gardens. But on today's call, Kevin is joining, who has been leading the build on our GoodDollar integration. So he's going to walk us through his progress. Kevin, are you here?
Yes, can everyone hear me, or yeah?
Nice, yeah, you sound good.
Perfect. So yeah, on our side, we were able to create a smart contract that implements our Cybul contract for Gardens, which is specifically for the GoodDollar verification. We also did the endpoint that when a user will enter a pool that uses the GoodDollar Cybul strategy, it will verify automatically if he is verified and whitelisted on GoodDollar. And if he is, it will update the state of our smart contract, which checks the validity of the user. And if not, it will generate a link for the user to go and verify, do the face recognition and all that stuff. Yeah, so we're done with the endpoint, we're done with the smart contract, and we're almost done in the UI side, building all the flow. Just needs some small touch-ups, and we should have a demo ready for the next meeting.
Nice, and I can also share some growth campaigns that we're working on. So right now at Gardens, we have active Celo support streams. So that's funding that came from Celo Public Goods and is now being streamed to communities that create funding pools on Gardens on Celo Network. So I think right now there's 10 eligible pools that are getting streaming funding through that. And then people are able to create a pool and register it and add to that stream. We also have a Safe Ecosystem campaign. There's 40K being streamed into a Safe Builders Fund, and so anyone who's working on safe infrastructure is able to request funding for milestone-based work that they're doing with that. We also have a pilot campaign up in the NoSysDAO form for a very similar campaign. That would be $40,000 for a NoSysDAO Builders Fund. And then we're also in conversations with some of the GG24 domain allocators. There's some interest in some of the GG24 domains to use Gardens. So we've got a nice healthy pipeline of Gardens use, and yeah, working on getting more communities, more funding pools, and getting more people onboarded. Yeah, thanks for having us join.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you wanna share your Karma Gap with us a little bit?
Yes, I need to update. So we do our milestone tracking on GitHub and roadmap. So I still need to go in and update our Karma Gap with all these milestones.
Okay.
I think right now it's just the integration that's in there.
Oh, okay, okay, no worries. But it is very important for us that you can like update that information as soon as possible, please.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, we'll get on that.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, Thales, if you wanna go next. Okay. So tell us about your project. How's it going?
So my project, I'm the data guy. I'm building Doom dashboards so we can have all the GoodDollar data available for everybody. We can have this link here. We can show. There are all my dashboards here. So far, we only have GoodDollar ones. The biggest update I have is on the users dashboard. So I played with the invite mechanics, and I created those visualizations right here. So we have the 90-day inviter leaderboard, where I can see all the inviters, how many bounties they have received, the total GoodDollar amount that they have received, and how they rank. I chose to do a 90-day leaderboard to keep it fresh, to keep it more actionable. We had some abuse in the past, so it was going to just skew the results. If I had like an all-time thing, I do have an all-time leaderboard. It's just not available on the dashboard. But if you check my queries, you can see it's there. To the right, I have the Talk Inviter leaderboard. It shows how many bounties received per user. It's the same thing here, right? We have one user with 198 bounties. We have one user with 104, and so on. This is the invitee distribution right here. This measures how many invitees each inviter have. So I have 610 inviters that have invited a single invitee. I have 126 inviters that have invited 2 people, 56 inviters that have invited 3 people, so on and so forth. Down here, I got, this is the, I even think I should move this up because this is the core engine of everything. This is how many new invitees are we're getting each and every single day. We have from yesterday, for the last 7 days and for the last 30 days. This is the core KPI, the most important metric on the invite mechanics. It's how many new users are the invites generating. A side note here, I do have the cost of acquisition. I do have the cost per retained user. They're just not here on this dashboard because this dashboard is for users. I'm gonna add it to the DAO, to the DAO dashboard, which is more managerial dashboards, more appropriate for costs and whatnots. I also have the 7-day curve and the 30-day curve is similar to the one I explained to Mary on the data channel. We have the month. This is useful for us to spot trends and behavior change. So we have the daily line on its own chart, so it's easier to read, and then we have the weekly curve and the monthly curve. These are useful to spot trends and spots change of behavior on invitees, inviters and invitees. To the right, I have a composite chart that shows me how many inviters were paid and how many invite bounties have been paid. This allows me to show the concentration of rewards per inviter. So every time we see a big gap in the columns to the line, this indicates that there are few inviters getting a lot of bounties paid. This can trigger some investigations. This can trigger, we can see what's happening. We can investigate what is going on. For example, the most recently, it was on the 2nd. We have 61 bounties, invite bounties, paid to 15 people, to 15 inviters. So this indicates that there are power inviters inviting a lot of people to join GoodDollar.
Okay, time is running, Tails.
Okay, this is just the history of all the bounties paid. This is used for investigations and whatnot. And this is the retention, the 30-day retention. 30-day retention right now is at 5%. This is the curve. We can see each day how many people are retained. And because it varies a lot, I just plotted the 30-day retention rate here. We can see that it sits about 17, 20% most of the time. Right now it's 5, but it finds a home at around 15, 20%. I know I'm at a time, but just real quick, I have a new dashboard for Builders Impact. You can input.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I think you should explain this and how to start collecting data from the projects.
Yeah, I do have the Builders Impact dashboard. It's pretty simple. It's gonna show you how many active users, how many new users, the amount, the GoodDollar amount of the transactions, and the count of those transactions. All you have to do, you get all your contracts. I use the claim contract here as a placeholder, as an example, but you can put contract 1, contract 2, contract whatever, and you can hit run, and then it's going to show you. So then the builders have, this is out of the scope for my project. I just did to help the builders and the community, but this is useful for the builders. Hey, I want to show my impact. I want to show Apple. I want to show, I want to be able to compare my impact with other projects. You can use this. It's very crude. We can improve it. We can make it prettier. We can make it more useful, but it's something that is there, and it's already, you can use it. Yes, sorry about taking so long. I apologize.
No, that was really interesting. Maybe you can share that information on the chat so you can have a look.
Yeah, I think you should share on the Telegram group as well, and see if you can start collaborating with projects, because that's where it's really interesting, right? To try to like measure the impact of every of your projects. So thank you, Dals, for putting this together, and yeah, get in contact so he can help you setting this up.
Cool. Oh, another thing, I'm also in touch with the what's the name? The Karma Gap as well, to try to incorporate those metrics on everybody's page, so they don't have to come to my dashboard. They can just check on their own. But it's still early. I just reach out to them. But yeah, this is also in the works.
That's perfect. Sounds really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, who wants to go next? We still have Spiros, Web3 certifier, or Yoni. Yeah, you're gonna go. Yep. Spiros, you wanna go next?
I can go?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. So hello everyone. It's me, Yoni. Should I go or somebody else?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So hello everyone. Pleasure to be here as always. Good to see everyone. I'm Yoni from Pesia's Kitchen. We are a non-profit organization focused on food rescue and dedicated to people who are experiencing food insecurity in our communities here in Israel. Maybe please visit our website and you can look up our different programs that we're presenting and our impact and the uniqueness of our organization. I'll put the link in the chat, so please visit. You can also visit our Instagram page, maybe give us some support over there. That's always something nice. What we're building here with GoodDollar is actually a platform, adapt, that our participants in the food rescue distribution points, our volunteers and recipients can interact with and log in their good efforts on chain in relation to the food rescue and food insecurity that we're trying to make an impact on. The method that we're using is we're having our participants scan QR codes on the ground at the distribution points when we're doing the distributions, when we're rescuing the food, packing up the bags, assorting the vegetables and fruits, and actually distributing them to the communities that comes to get them. This happens weekly. We have around 22 distribution points around Israel in different programs that we're presenting. And what we're trying to actually achieve here is two situations. One, that it could be both of them, it could be one of them, both of them is better. But one of them is we're trying to reward those people on the ground, whether it's a volunteer or a recipient that is also participating in the food rescue. And so we want to reward them through the GoodDollars and also through an NFT to express and show a token of appreciation, a little gratitude for what they're doing and helping society and the environment and the whole issue of food rescue. That NFT can also maybe one day be sold on carbon markets or social impact markets and maybe establish another kind of reward. And the other situation that we want to create is actually rewarding the organization. And it's rewarding, but what that will be doing is actually funding the activity. And that is something that we really are pushing for because we can, by that way, create a sustainable situation that the people on the ground are actually creating a situation where they're funding the own activity and making it sustainable. Raising funds and receiving those funds to do these activities is a huge challenge. So I see this as a great innovative breakthrough if it works. We're at a point where we finished building the system. And we are now looking to test it, see if everything there is working. There may be other issues and aspects that we would want to integrate in the future. It's like a work in progress, so that's like an open situation. But we're going to test what we have up till now, and hopefully lead to a pilot program with some of our communities, and hope to integrate it. It's a huge challenge to get people to use the system, but we are determined to succeed. We believe in what we're doing, and we strongly believe that this whole situation will present transparency, traceability, and that will verify what we're doing and hopefully lead to greater support from people around the globe who don't actually know who I am and who Pesia's Kitchen is, and will donate and contribute to the activities based on what we're presenting and proving on chain. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them.
Do you want to show us a karma gap, maybe?
Agnes, can you show the karma gap? I think our last update was on the NFT, the milestone of the NFT. And we were working on this week on a device-based QR code system for people who have privacy issues. I don't think we finished that milestone yet. So I think our last update is the NFT. I think Agnes is more on that. If you can share something, that would be good.
Yeah, so we finished implementing the NFT system for the last week that we met, and currently from our beta testers, we received a feedback that some people didn't want to share information like their email and phone numbers to the site, so they need privacy, like complete privacy, and we are trying to develop a system whereby maybe they can use a wallet. I'm not sure if this is available on GoodDollar or not. Like they can use a good wallet, log into the system completely, receive rewards, and manage the rewards they receive through our platform as well, or GoodDollar. But we are still researching, doing more research on that, and see what best implementation can we implement to also bring them into our platform.
Okay, good.
Yep.
In that case, I would recommend you to join maybe office hours and try to connect with mentors. We're gonna go through that later as well. Like you have the mentors available that maybe can give you a hand on your researches or things like that, situations like that, of course.
Yeah, our main objective is to have our participants, whether it's volunteers or recipients, to onboard to GoodDollar and use the GoodDollar platform, and of course receive all the benefits that GoodDollar is bringing to the table. If it's UBI, if it's a community, if it's education, if it's a clean step into Web3. But we also want an option for participants who have privacy issues, and we don't want that to discourage others. So we just want another option, so it will be an easier and smoother pitch to the community. But again, a preferable option is having our participants on board to GoodDollar and understand the huge benefits from that. That's all.
Okay, thank you. That sounds really good.
Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, you wanna go next, Agnes?
Okay, so We are also working with a Global Classroom, a platform where we are trying to create a space for students to connect, collaborate, and learn real life skills while solving problems across communities. In this case, we are trying to make learning like more active, like taking the students from the inside classrooms and taking them outside where they can do hands-on project in a learning environment rather than being connected into books and into classes. So we are connecting students across communities worldwide so that they can also learn the cultures of different communities. They can solve environmental projects. They can do environmental projects from different parts of the world. And we are also trying to empower students, let them solve real world climate projects and do initiatives that bring impact to the society. Currently, since our last meeting, we tried to do beta testing with some people who are not like the developers. We have been testing as developers and builders and as internal team, but now we try to bring the project outside so that other people can test it. And they tested it and we have some feedback, and we'd love more testers from this team to come to test our platform and see if it's viable or it's something that can be brought out there to students. And another thing is we are currently doing research for students. We are dealing with students and we need to onboard students into GoodDollar, and we're just wondering like how to make it easy for students to be onboarded to GoodDollar. And if students can't be onboarded, how will teachers be? How can we make this process easy for teachers and principals and all the Ministry of Education to come into GoodDollar? And we are trying to find a way such that it is easier. Students are being motivated by the rewards they receive from participating in the project. So we are trying to find a way that they can withdraw the funds into the local currency or in a way, or they can use the funds or to buy water maybe or food somewhere when they are in the projects. So we are trying to find a way that we can withdraw the GoodDollar in the easiest and easiest way, and that's why I was interested in the other project, if it could be applicable to maybe one of the countries that we are going to test the pilot projects. Our next milestone, we are still continuing to improvement on the applications. Is the UI and some features need improvement so that they can be easy for students to use. And we are also currently doing strategic communication with the Ministry of Education in Israel and some professors from the University of Columbia, such that we develop a program that can be used for students and which is compliance for students while considering these rewards. We don't want to create something which is going to expose students out there, right? So that's currently where we are, and our milestones in Common Gap will be. So we are doing these UI UX updates, and we are currently planning, like prepping for the pilot program launch. Already our colleague is talking to some schools and principals working towards this while developing that program that will be applied for students and how teachers are going to be brought into the program. So currently that is where we are.
Okay, Okay, Agnes, thank you very much. The time is running and we're running a bit late. So if anyone have any question, we're gonna
I just wanted to say, that also, we at Pesia's Kitchen, one of our leading programs is the school program, education program. And we work with 18 schools across Israel. We do distribution there, weekly distributions. And that's also an issue that I was also thinking of how do I integrate GoodDollar. If I'm not mistaken, I think the GoodDollar, when you onboard it, asks you if you're over 18. So if anybody has some input on that, if that's a barrier or not, and if that's a barrier, how can we overcome it and still have GoodDollar benefit from the issue, even if it's a device, different wallet or different device, or is it okay with GoodDollar that they get rewards but they're not onboarded, or should they onboard even though they're under 18? So if anybody has input on that and could help, and that would be great. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
I think it's a matter of terms and conditions of the app, but we can talk about it. Like if you want to send me a message and we can see like an alternative, especially maybe not for claiming, right? Because that has like terms and conditions, but what you're saying about the wallet and getting rewards, we can see how there's like a walk around about it.
Yeah, even if they don't keep the rewards and actually donate those rewards even automatically back to Pesia's Kitchen, that would be a great narrative for us and something empowering for them. Because again, they would be helping sustain the system and help fund it upon their action. I was just wanted to know the best way that GoodDollar can benefit from it. And so yeah, send the message so we know what the best way is to approach these schools on this matter.
Yeah, sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, send me a message so this stays on my scope. You know, my Telegram.
Yeah, otherwise I would like again recommend you to join office hours to treat that. And last but not least, Spiros, you wanna go next?
Yes, hello.
Please. Hello, how are you?
Good, good.
Please go ahead.
Yes, let me share my screen. Wait. Okay, can you see it? Okay. So the milestones who completed the past 2 weeks are that we added more statistics for certifiers about the number of submissions, the scores of the users, and the number of users that claimed the reward. Also, we added 2 lists with the addresses of the users that submitted and users that claimed the reward, which can be downloaded in TXT files. Also added a confetti effect when claiming the reward. We added a warning for users that there is a timer for each question. We set up a MongoDB database that can store custom timers for each question. We upgraded the smart contract to remove the requirement for certifiers to be GoodDollar verified so that it's easier and quicker for them to create an exam. We improved the Organize Exams page to make it easier for certifiers to create exams. And refactoring. Here are the statistics. I don't know if they are shown very well. Also, here are the list with the addresses of the users that submitted a claim. Here is the warning, the new Organize Exams page with the progress bar, and yes, it has one question per each time, so it's not a list of questions. The claim reward confetti, and the future milestones are to integrate the engagement reward incentives program that GoodDollar offers to establish more partnerships with companies that want to do marketing or incentivize learning, and to fix the submission button to not allow to click it after you submit, and some other things for the future. And finally, GoodDollar team offered to provide 10% of the total rewards amount for any company that creates an exam, given that they have staked $100 in GoodDollar tokens. And we will fund another 40% of the total rewards amount up to 500,000 GoodDollar tokens, which is approximately $50 for the first exam creation of any project for the first 10 projects that create an exam. Thank you for your time. That was it. And if you want to see the milestones, here
yeah, please. Thank you.
Is the project activity. We removed the requirement for GoodDollar to be for certifiers to be GoodDollar certified. I added more stats and improved our styling. I added lists and MongoDB database creation. Yeah, and some pending milestones. These are the pending milestones. That's it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Spiros, for your presentation. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, we're gonna have a quick Q&A if anyone wants to say something before we wrap up. But yeah, as I mentioned before, we wanna also, sorry. Can you see my screen? Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we see.
Okay, sorry. Why? Well, as you know, we have mentors in this program. Here we wanted to remind you that all these guys are available for questions or feedback. You can reach them anytime. You know that they are on the GoodBuilders group on Telegram. So if you have doubts, you want to research into some specific area, they are all different profiles and experts in different fields. So yeah, we want to make sure you are aware that you can reach them and ask for help if needed. You can find them. I left you the link here. They are all on the GoodBuilders program page in Notion. The link is already shared here in the chat. But I'm gonna email you again with that information and letting you know which are their specialties, so you can reach them and make use of their knowledge. Again, at this point of the epoch, votes has been refilled, so you all are ready to cast your votes again on flow state. Here you have like some important or some interesting links, as well as the GoodBuilders full program where you can find the mentors as I just mentioned, and well, Telegram groups, Discord, all these links you already have on the channel. And before wrapping up, I think I thought someone raises the hand. Does anyone want to say something? Jump in for any question or open mic. If not, see you all September the 4th, when we're having our next demo day. And And remember that office hours are always available every Tuesday. Also, next week we are having a workshop based on IA. I'm gonna be sending you the information as well on the channels. But Harun, you raise your hand.
No, he left.
He left. Sorry. Okay, then thank you everyone for your time and your presentations. And yeah, looking forward to see you around in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.